Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's story time. What happens when the kingmaker becomes more powerful than the kings? When fears replace law and death creates any Alaafin who dares to rule? In the mighty Oyo Empire, one man turned tradition into tyranny and kings into pounds. His name was feared across the land, whispers like a chorus. Bashorun. In the golden heart of Oyo Empire, a dark force rose, not from the foreign invader but from within. His name was Bashorun. As head of Oyomisi, Ga was meant to guide the Alaafin, but he grew greedy, lusting not for counsel but for control. With powerful charms and an army of loyal warriors, Ga ruled with fear. He made and unmade kings, turning the sacred stool into a deadly seat. Those who dared to sit on the throne without his approval often met a swift end. Under his tyranny, 4 Alaafin were tragically lost. Alaafin Labisi, who was driven to suicide by Ga's manipulations. Alaafin Awonbioju, who was killed within days of his coronation for resisting Ga. Alaafin Agboluaje, who was overthrown for his weakness. Alaafin Majobe was the only Alaafin who gave Ga a tough time, but couldn't escape Ga wrath. Then came Alaafin Abiodun Adegolu, a wise and strategic ruler. He sought peace and economic growth, promoting trade and diplomacy throughout the kingdom. But Ga saw this as weakness. Their conflict grew tense until Ga committed a most horrific act. He ordered the ritual sacrifice of Agboin, Alaafin Abiodun's daughter. The kingdom froze in horror. Abiodun relied his trusted war chiefs, the fearless Ariona Kakanfo Oyabi and the brave Onikoyi, another powerful commander. Together they laid a careful trap. Ga, overconfident, was lured into an ambush. His charm failed him and his loyal fighters were quickly overwhelmed. The people rose with rage and Ga and his sons were captured and dragged through the streets. At Akesa Market, in front of a massive crowd, the execution begins. His sons were slain and one after the other, and finally Ga was burnt alive, his body consumed by fire as chants of liberation echoed through Oyo. The nightmare was over. Alaafin Abiodun restored order and peace to the kingdom, but the scar of Ga's tyranny ran deep. The sacred balance of kingdom had been profoundly shaken. Yet, this peace was brief. A new storm was already rising. In the next episode, we meet Alaafin Aole and Afanja, the mighty Oriana Kakanfo of Ilorin. Subscribe now and join the adventure. You won't want to miss what's next.